The Nevada State Treasurer believes this could have negative impacts on Nevadans. The tariffs, that is, of course. Jaden Urban joins us here in the studio. And Jaden, where does he think the tariffs would impact us the most?
Well, the tourism industry was a big one that he had mentioned during a press conference today. He also touched on the stock market fluctuating that could be impacting retirement, such as the PERS system. And all in all, he just simply thinks that it's a bad idea. But the Washoe GOP thinks that it could help the country when it comes to trading with China. President Donald Trump's decision on tariffs has been divisive to say the least. The president recently called a pause on some tariffs, but there are still some in place for other countries, such as China.
Foreign countries do not bear the brunt of increased taxes. They never have, they never will. They are passed on through the supply chain to American consumers.
The state treasurer says this uncertainty is bad for business.
As a result, we've seen increases in prices as businesses are forced to navigate an economic environment where they have absolutely no idea what policy the administration is going to announce next. We also have absolutely no idea in government.
But Conine says the tourism industry is expecting to take a big hit the longer tariffs are imposed.
When the country is uncertain, when the footing of the country is a little bit less stable, the first thing they do is they cancel their trips. And when they cancel their trips, the impact to the state's budget, which is more than a third coming from gaming taxes, coming from the taxes of people who come here to consume. When those people don't come, we get hurt.
The treasurer is in charge of about $10 billion of funds for the state. He believes that this will impact car prices, groceries, and the house building markets, and also current legislation lawmakers are trying to pass.
But all of those efforts, including any plan that the governor or the legislature might have to address housing, all of those efforts get more expensive with tariffs like this.
But some think tariffs can be a good thing for negotiations with trade, especially for China. Washoe County GOP said in a statement in part, quote, "The trade imbalance with China has existed for far too long, so I am happy to see that our president is finally addressing this problem. I can only say it's about time." And we did also talk with a local tech company that says that right now their issues are not necessarily being impacted price-wise, but they say that inventory-wise it could hurt them, as some manufacturers, they say, are holding their products offshore, hoping that this all blows over. Covering the story, Jaden Urban, 2 News Nevada.